I absolutely loved the idea of acoustic recordings. First of all, this one-shot recording gives you a special experience anyway. It's like recording your own practice sessions, then listening back to it. It's in some way confronting, but it can also be really exciting because you tend to be really concentrated for the recording, whereas in this modern day, 2-session recordings, 6 hours a day, in which like half an hour of music is distilled from, you really don't have this this same experience. It's also quite tricky because the technique can go wrong. It's much more, it's much less reliable. In many ways, we had to restart at some points. For example, you have to make trials to really set the balance. This is even so in modern day recordings, but there's nobody sitting at the knobs. It's just, well, what is transferred. Well, you just cannot do anything anymore with it afterwards. For me, it was a absolutely fantastic experience because it was in some way this idea of, well, how historical informed practice can you go, as actually trying not only to play the way that that was played, in the extent we can still do this, to use the exact equipment, to retrieve the style and so on, but then also retrieving the old acoustic techniques, was all very, very exciting experience. And I think in some way these recordings have the recordings I made now really touch me, touch the soul of the instrument and the soul of the music, even more than these clinically perfect recordings we otherwise tend to make.